Hey, what's up? What's up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna talk about the Bitcoin bubble that everybody is like talking about, like where the bubble pop it already or it already pop. So as you can see the chart here, just like now is 2nd December, and within the 29th December, Bitcoin price just flew down, and the price flew down because of the recalculation of the supply of the total circulating supply. So like the exchanges are exchanging and everything, and the price went too ridiculously high, and of course they must do a recalculate, and once the price dropped down to 9k, and a lot of people are panicking, and it's like, should I start selling my Bitcoin, and or should I start buying? And honestly I would say at this low price around 9.5 and below is a recommendation to buy as many as you can to keep for long term, instead of being okay whenever Bitcoin prices went all time high. Within 2 or 3 days it will just drop down automatically because of the circulating supply, and most probably it's because 35% to 40% of the Bitcoin, if I'm not wrong, is like lost. Meaning, when during the early days of Bitcoin, as you can see from the chart, and Bitcoin was around since 2011, so it's like the chart show until 2013. And you can see the price here is like 100 plus. So like what do I mean by lost supply? Meaning previously people are into Bitcoin and they started to mine and everything, and the profit they have mined or whatever they keep was lost due to some faulty hard drive on their computer, and so they just threw it away. So those are lost coin, meaning they have no way to retrieve the old coin because it has been damaged or unrecoverable. And normally the circulating supply is like whatever they are doing in the market, in the exchange, meaning buying and selling and transferring to one another. And it's like you can see from here, once it reach here and the recalculation did, and within that the same day it just dropped tremendously of 2k, and it's like everybody is panicking, oh the bubble have popped, and it's like no, seriously it didn't pop. We can see from the 1 month chart that Bitcoin is has been like a roller coaster trip. It's up and down because of the circulating supply. People will like, once it reach the all time high, like example here 7k, then after it will drop down, slowly drop tremendously, because people are panicking and be like, oh my god, Bitcoin has just dropped and I should just sell it now. Then like people will be like, okay, I'm out of it, I just sell my coin, and after that I make a profit, or even worse, I didn't make any profit. But honestly, for me personally, I'm a long term holder, and I think Bitcoin at 2018 has the potential to reach 20, and of course 30k within like maybe end of 2018, or even 50k, you never know. Cause like within within 1 month, let's just say within 2 months, I started Bitcoin on October, and it was like 6k, and it just flew up all the way to all time high 11.4 or 5. I'm not sure, I think it's 11.4 or 5. I don't care. It's like the price doesn't really care to me. As long as I'm holding some, and for a long term, that definitely it will profit for me. And like how normally if I tell you about Bitcoin investment, then you will be like, if you are new to Bitcoin or you didn't heard about it, you will be like, uh how do I start investing, and is it too late for me to buy in? Cause Bitcoin is very expensive, like one Bitcoin for 11 to 10k, and it's like honestly you cannot have the mentality in cyberspace telling yourself like, oh Bitcoin is too expensive, I shouldn't start on it. And honestly, once you say that, you won't even bother investing and you start doing your research. So what I personally think is now is not really the it's not really late or early to start. It's like the mid of the beta version of Bitcoin. So that Bitcoin is in like the beta version, and cause of the price not stabilizing, we couldn't like really use it on our daily basis. Once all the supply is out, 21 million of it, definitely the price will stabilize, and the price will be expensive. That's what I can say. From like and how do you start investing? Normally if you are a forex, you have a trading background, or you know about some things about Bitcoin charts, or like candlestick thing, and the one below those line of trading chart. Normally you would buy it at a low and after sell it at a high to make quick gains. But honestly for me, I don't really care about the dollar value. what I'm doing is growing more Bitcoin. How can you grow more Bitcoin? You can do it using cloud mining services like Hashflare. And like personally, I think like growing more Bitcoins is even better instead of just focusing on the dollar value. Because honestly, the dollar value of Bitcoin shows like it's 9k, 10k, 9k, 10k. At the end of the day, you will be panicking if you are always looking at the dollar value and being like, when it's at the low point, you will be like, oh my god, I just lost like maybe $100 on Bitcoin. But honestly, if you keep growing your Bitcoin, you won't be losing anything. And how do you plan to invest? If you have a minimum of $500, you could start investing in cloud mining services and slowly grow more Bitcoin out of it, and keeping those Bitcoin in the long term. And after that, maybe 3 years, 2 years later, you want to buy a house or whatever, use the Bitcoin and cash out and buy a house or whatever. That is your dream. Instead of now buying it at low, then after that just selling it at a higher price. But honestly, how much are you gonna make out of that unless you have like a lot of money to trade? And if you're like, tell me you have $100, alright, $100, you buy in at 9k, 9.7. After that, you sell it at around 10, and you are making a bit of gains only. And honestly, that's a one thing, meaning you buy and sell, you get the cash, you get a dollar value, and after that you quit. And it's not like passive income. And what I'm trying to do in this channel is like teaching you guys how to make passive income by not just trading Bitcoin. I don't really trade Bitcoin, I just grow my Bitcoin, meaning I use my dollar value, exchange it to Bitcoin. After that, using the Bitcoin send to cloud mining services, and from there my Bitcoin will make some babies for me, and after that they will grow more Bitcoins and become one big family of how many millions Bitcoin or 1,000 Bitcoin you could imagine. So like, if all your friends are telling you like Bitcoin is just a scam and it's just a bubble that's gonna pop soon, and honestly, why would they say that? Because they are jealous that they didn't start earlier. Honestly, people that don't know about Bitcoin, they will just say Bitcoin is a bubble, it's a scam, because they're really jealous because they didn't know about Bitcoin in the early days when it was still young, around $100 in value. And like, they're just spreading like fear to everyone to just make the price drop. And after that, they will be like, yes, Bitcoin has just crashed into a $0 value. But then that is impossible. And why is it impossible? Because Bitcoin is owned by nobody, and it's a decentralized shit, meaning whatever you do is visibly on the blockchain, and you can see everything using the blockchain. And what it does is like prevent hackers from you can't hack into one transaction in and duplicate, like editing the transaction into another thing. Cause if a hacker want to do that, they must keep tracking off of all the confirmation being added. And then it's like, even if I'm a hacker, I know how to do that, I won't even bother doing it, because you must keep confirming every transaction has been confirmed. You must edit all the transactions, so it's like endless and countless of transaction, and the time you're gonna waste is totally not worth it for the money, honestly. So why is it so safe? Because of the technology they are using, blockchain and proof of stake work, meaning like the miners will confirm the transaction, and after that, slowly from there your transaction get three confirmation, meaning is honestly, once you send it out, it can't be reversed. So it's more I think it's better for like business, cause business always encounter fraud, like chargeback or whatever. Like example, I'm paying for something on Amazon worth a million, okay, just say like maybe $5,000, and after that, once the item reach, I will just call for a chargeback to refund my money, and this is a scam, and clearly I know people are doing it. And I think Bitcoin will prevent all this shit from happening, and would eventually like maybe make a world a better place, I don't know. And like for me, I personally think that if you really want to start into Bitcoin, don't wait already. Honestly, if you keep waiting, the price eventually now is stuck at 9 to 10k and the all-time 11. By next year, maybe 2 more months or 3 more months, Bitcoin definitely will go to 13k, 13, 14, 15, slowly keep growing one daily by daily. And you can see already, I started from October and now it's December. It's just within 2 months, Bitcoin just flew 5k. And what do you think? Within a 6 month, they can just flew up. They can just fly, skyrocket into 20k, 30k. You will never know. That's why, from what I can tell you as my point of view and my experience in the cryptocurrency space, don't stop wasting your time thinking the bubble is gonna pop. If there's a bubble, it's gonna pop, and once the price just drop like that, people will just say, oh, it pop, it pop, oh, let's sell all our Bitcoin. And it's like, honestly, I don't really think it's like a bubble that's gonna pop soon. It's like we still have around 5 million coin or 4 million and below coin that is still be mineable. And honestly, if the last coin being mined is 2140, by that time we are all dead. And if you started Bitcoin now and earn a lot of Bitcoin, your future generation would be financially free, and you don't need to worry so much, and just start, honestly, just start trading Bitcoin. Not say trade, just grow your Bitcoin and hold it for the long term. That's all I can say for you guys, and I hope you guys like this video, and leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.